Muy buenas, cracks, y sed bienvenidos a mi canal. Nuevamente estamos con Monkey Island, este segundo capítulo de esta aventura gráfica de los años 90, ¿vale? Pero que han sacado ahora la continuación, no una remasterizada, pero bueno, que está recorriendo los mismos lugares de las mismas maneras. Total, nos habíamos quedado en que teníamos que ir por una fregona y íbamos a preguntarle al cocinero, ¿vale? Pero ha aparecido este tío nuevo, así que vamos a hablar con él.
Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Figura histórica. Loom. Loom era otra aventura gráfica. No sé si tiene algo que ver, porque no leo bien lo que pone aquí. Don't ask me about Loom. No me preguntes acerca de Loom. Era otra aventura gráfica de LucasArts.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That
Hostia,
only the
Stan.
gullible and naive would go looking for it.
¿Os acordáis del Stan? Que era el comercial aquel que se movía, que parecía que tenía nervios. Parecía que tenía algún tipo de enfermedad o chinches en el cuerpo. No se quedaba quieto.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Sí, era Loom.
Nice
Sí,
talking
sí.
to you.
Yeah.
Vale. Volvemos para acá, pasamos de estos. Fuego vivo.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
De maravilla, pues como siempre.
Same old, same old.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Está bien, de una pieza. Sigue en la administración, ahora combatiendo los
Still in
corruptos.
public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
¿Sabes dónde puedo comprar una fregona?
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy
Madre mía.
or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own.
Hostia puta.
A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. carve your handle from a limb of that tree.
Y que fuera el arco de Legolas, tíos. Madre mía. ¿Cómo encuentro un árbol de
How do I
palo?
find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell
Vale,
you
vale,
exactly
vale.
where
Okay,
it
okay.
is, because
Vale. ¿De qué manera?
What kind of wood is the tree?
that is something you must discover for yourself.
De poca ayuda vas a ser.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Vale.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on
Si
this.
fuera el sable de luz, ¿no? De Obi-Wan.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Hostia puta. Vale, ok. Certificado de
It's
sanidad.
amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Active little guys, aren't they? Looks like a mugshot.
Mira, para la fregona. Eso va a ser para la fregona.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Eso va a ser el palo de la fregona.
Pleasantly scorching hot.
Vale. ¿Dónde consigo? Verás,
Stay away from my mop.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Vale. No voy a hablar con estos.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
No habrá por aquí tarjetitas, ¿no?
Yo ho!
Bueno, eso son extras, lo de las tarjetas. Si las encontramos bien y si no, también, tú. Vale, vamos a ir por el sitio que nos faltaba. Por aquí no habíamos ido. Mientras tanto, en el barco de LeChuck.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Pero vamos a subir, está claro. Vale. Hablar con la anciana. Una nota. Vamos a ver.
The
qué
note
le-
says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Hay un gato aquí. A ver, señora.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Explorar callejón, verás tú el callejón. Vamos a explorar el callejón, va. Oh. Nota al trivial. A ver si la sabemos. ¿El suelo de qué habitación no para de revolverse? Camarote de Chuck, el acantilado de Monkey, el puesto de vigía, la cocina de Scumbar. Lo acabamos de ver, ¿no? El camarote, ¿no? Pero bueno, vamos a esperar. Leer cartel.
Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed.
Vale. Vamos para allá, ¿no? Vale, este callejón, ¿no? Vale, pues de momento parece que no se puede hacer nada aquí.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Recuerdos. Vale. Hostia, los grafitis, ¿eh?
Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier.
Venga,
A visitor!
¡Oh, este es el stand! El de la izquierda.
Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Nuevo estilo. Grandes noticias. Voy tras el secreto de
Big
Monkey
news.
Island.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for
Llaves de
things.
cosas.
Things like cell doors.
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Vale.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Yeah.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here.
Vale,
It's
vale,
custard
ok.
night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number
Noche de
3 priority.
natillas.
Thanks.
Vale. Información
It
importante.
says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
A ver este.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Siento verte entre rejas.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
A ver.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Vale. No voy a seguir hablando contigo. Te ayudaría si te saco de
Would it
aquí.
help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. but I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Vale.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
Vale. ¿Qué hiciste? Seguro que no quieres. Venga, va, vamos a
What
preguntárselo.
exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even
Vale, ya está,
fraud.
ya está.
But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Vale, seguro que no quieres que te saque. ¿No tenías un bufete o algo así? Voy, venga.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Vale, vale.
Thanks. That's advice.
Venga. Hasta
See you
luego.
later.
Yep.
Ok, vale, entonces. Lámpara de la cárcel.
At
fea.
least this jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
Vale, entonces tengo que intentar sacarlo de aquí.
What?
Uy, no sé. Cerrajería, vamos.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hello. Are these for customers?
Not technically, but please, help yourself. That charming old guy who mans the lookout keeps bringing them for the parrot.
Thanks. I'll just take a few.
Ya se ha cogido todas.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Vale.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Esto es de Florida.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver. And please, don't touch the glass.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Vale, vamos a hablar. con
I'm
ella.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locksmith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Cerrajera. Vale. ¿De veras puedes hacer llaves para cosas? Parece un truco de
Can
magia.
you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
No me parece bien que se pueda hacer una llave solo con el número de serie. Bueno.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Vale.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Ya estoy viendo lo que tengo que hacer.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Vale. Vale. No. Mira que hay una carta, La he visto.
Hi there.
Hello.
¿Cuál de estos ingredientes no hace falta para elaborar un muñeco vudú? Algo de la cabeza, algo de los muertos, algo de tela, algo del huerto. Madre mía, tú, un día nos pondremos a hacer de estas. Si las sabéis, ir contestándolas tú. Vale. No hay más callejones. Y por aquí no se va a ningún lado, ¿no? Entiendo. Pues sí. Sí. Vale, por aquí se va a algún lado. Vale, ok. La tienda del tío aquel... Sí. Esta. Había un monóculo. ¿Veis? Birlar el monóculo, vamos a ver.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Y yo lo intentaba robar, ¿vale? Ok, con esto voy a poder leer fijo.
It makes things look bigger.
Con esto voy a leer el número de serie. Es que vamos, lo he visto calcao.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Es que lo he visto calcao.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Está claro.
How's your day going?
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Venga. Hasta luego. Está bastante calcao esto.
Welcome back.
Hi. Hello again. Tell me again about how to have keys made.
Ah, vale,
it's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Vale, tengo que tenerlo escrito, ¿no? Por aquí. Sí.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Hostia puta.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid!
Venga.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
Ah, y esta cerradura está como derretida.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Vale, para que no pueda hacerlo. Vale, ok. Celda vacía.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
Vale. Entonces, vale, lo hemos rescatado y ¿ahora qué? Vale, no tenemos nada más por donde tirar, ¿no? Vale, pues vamos a... Oh, espera. A lo mejor tenemos esta cerradura, también podemos verla. A ver. Abrir puerta.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Vale, que está atascada. Y no hay nada, a ver. Leer cartel.
Employees only.
Ya, vale. Vale. A ver qué tenemos aquí. ¿Qué los
Looks like a
símbolos
volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Es el viejo bazar. Una nota.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
A ver si puedo. Aquí. Vamos a ver por aquí qué hay, ¿no? Buscar la casa de la gobernadora, ¿no? El interior de la isla. Vamos a ver la gobernadora.
Carla.
¡Ojo!
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
¿Cuándo fue la última vez que tú te diste un baño?
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Esto era lo que había en el Monkey Island. No tendrías que haber dejado de ser maestra de espada. ¿Cómo te va siendo gobernadora?
How's the governorship treating you?
It's not as straightforward as I'd hoped. For some reason, you can't just tell everyone what to do and assume they'll do it. That's new territory for me.
Not for me. Maybe I should be governor.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine se ocupa de eso. No me necesita. Estoy montando mi propio proyecto.
I've got my own project cooking.
Of course you do. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
Estoy buscando el secreto de Monkey Island. Tenemos asuntos pendientes del pasado. Tu primera, ¿a qué has venido? Elaine dice que la capitana Madison está dificultando su proyecto de escorbuto.
You first. What are you doing here?
Don't be weird. I know Elaine used to live here, but it's my house now that I'm governor.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
A ver.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I should let you get back to governor.
Ay, vaya.
Yes, you should.
Vale.
It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Vale, perfecto. Pues seguro que lo necesitamos para algo. Podría darme un paseo por la casa. Estrategias de combate náuticas.
It's thicker than I would have imagined.
El gran libro de mapas del tesoro. Pedir prestado.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
Se me olvidó por
I
completo.
totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Vale, puedo...
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Vale, pues vamos a ir para la isla a ver si encontramos la... Tocar la botella.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Vale, a ver si encontramos el árbol, ¿no? O... A ver, ¿dónde estamos? Ah, aquí. Bosque. Astillero. Barco de Lechak. Vale, todo esto. Vale. Pues vamos al bosque primero. Vamos a ver qué tal se nos da. Uf, letrero.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Vale. Y no tengo mapas, ¿no?
It's soft and extra fuzzy. I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Vale.
I've got enough to last me.
Fabricar una fregona. Buscar el árbol de palo de fregona. Claro. Resolver el problema. La primera oficial me reconoce y no me da trabajo. Vale. Irme a la tripulación del Lechak. Hablar con los jefes pirata. Apoderarme del barco del Lechak. Encontrar el secreto de Monkey Island. Muy bien, bien. Vale. Entiendo que si me meto aquí la lío, ¿no? Sin mapa. Ir por allí. Vale, aquí necesito mapa. Está clarísimo, ¿vale? Voy a volver a salir al
I'm
mismo
hopelessly
sitio.
lost without a map.
Sí. Yep. Ya las leeremos todas, tú.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. At the Museum of Pirate Lore.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Vale. Necesito... Bueno,
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Vale.
That's a nice oar.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Es que es el ataúd que utilizamos nosotros en Monkey Island, ¿vale? Para escapar con... escapar de la zona de vudú
in a
esa.
daring escape from a Turkish prison.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous
seguro que hay algo aquí
Patty.
que necesitamos,
She used to
¿no?
hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Bueno, desechos. Parte de mi viejo.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
Hostia, igual tengo que hablar con el de los mapas, ¿no? Para el
Kidnapped by
bosque.
LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Becario. Es la nota que dejó LeChuck cuando raptó a Elaine.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh, yeah. That's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group
Tengo
on
un grupo
Thursday
de rol
nights.
los jueves.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Madre mía. El conservador del museo.
It's locked.
Vale. A ver, vamos a hablar. A ver si podemos sacarle algo. Soy Gilbert Threepwood. Tu museo es pintoresco. ¿Tienes mapa?
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Ya, me lo imaginaba. Veo que llevas una pata de palo pese a conservar ambas piernas.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit. For the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
Vamos a decirles
charming
quiénes
and
somos.
creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
Voy a buscar el legendario secreto de Monkey.
I'll have a
toma
look
por
around.
culo.
Please do.
Vale, vamos a ver si nos da un mapa el otro colega. Museo. Bueno, vamos a ir a visitar la parte que nos falta y así ya lo tenemos todo visitado. Esto. Bueno, no, espera. Vamos a ir a Calle Mayor. Porque ya sí tenemos el mapa, tú. Ya visitaremos cuando necesitemos más cosas. A ver.
Hey, Wally.
Wally.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that? So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys?
Correcto.
Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Vale. Vale, entonces
Bye.
tengo que ir a por la fregona del tío este y sacarle un... Tengo que sacarle, pero no sé cómo se lo voy a sacar si no tengo cuchillo. Tengo que sacarle una astilla o algo. ¡Eh! Este es nuevo.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Vale. A ver, necesito admirar la fregona.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
No tengo nada para tampoco sacarle... A ver, vamos a ver.
You look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called, or know what's in it, or even remember what color it was.
Vale, tengo que ir a
He
enterarme,
says
¿no?
he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
¿Dónde he dicho que comió el plato? Ah, si te trajera una receta, ¿podrías prepararla?
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Vale. Vale,
I'll see what I can find out.
Vale.
Thanks.
Vamos a ir para allá. Vamos a preguntar a la gobernadora, a ver. Vamos a preguntarle a la gobernadora. ¿Cómo podría ir a...? Bueno, tengo que salir de aquí, ¿no? ¡Uy! Que se me ha parado. Ah, no, no. Vale, bien. Ok. Vamos para acá. Se me había parado la transmisión. Bueno, la grabación. No, no, está bien aquí la gobernadora. Tengo que preguntarle. En teoría, ¿qué han cenado, no? O algo así. A ver. Esto va a ser complicado. Vengo por una receta.
I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
Barbie LaFleur catered that event. I own her cookbook, but I don't know any of the recipes.
Bueno.
Do you know where I can find Barbie LaFleur?
Middle of the Atlantic Ocean? She's halfway back to France by now.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
I said I didn't make the food, but I've
¿Cómo
got
le quito?
cookbook.
Ahora tendré que distraerla.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Regate integridad de travesía sin fin. Mapas del tesoro, autografo de John Tal. Ingredientes.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
Buah, otra vez.
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Te lo pagaré.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed.
Te la tengo que encontrar algo que ella quiera, ¿no?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
¿Qué puede querer? Galletas. El libro de pistas, no. Una llave.
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells.
Desenredar el
It's
cordel.
hopeless.
¿Qué puede querer esta muchacha? Dinero no quiere.
Can I
sí.
pay you for the book I lost?
I don't need your money.
¿Puedo hacer algo? Tengo que encontrar qué hacer con... Por allá no hay nada, ¿no? Vale, pues solo me queda... Ahora sí. Para cerrar este capítulo... Vamos a ir para acá. Ya sabemos dónde está el museo.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Vale, aquí... el cepillo. El cepillo de dientes tenemos que
The assets of
encontrar.
this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Vale, asomarme por la
The
ventana.
window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
¿Cómo puedo entrar o hacer qué? Contemplar la luna.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Más extraña. Pensar en la verdadera.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It's a dried up old sea sponge.
Un cubo.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
No puedo cogerlo. Y si...
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Un
remember when these torches lit up stands
Hostia,
previously
¿cómo puedo
owned
hacer
vessels like
para...?
a carnival. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Vale, ¿cómo puedo...? ¿Y el cubo para qué leches sirve, Dios?
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Oxidado. Vale, y esto ya está, no hay más, ¿no? Aquí. Vale, pues... Ahí debe haber algo, pero no llegamos. Aquí también.
I remember when this place used to be wall to wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress.
Vale, vamos a venir aquí.
Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
¿Y aquí qué había?
This was where the fantastic flying Fettuccine Brothers circus used to be. Nothing left but old tent pole holes. Wow, I could have had a totally different future if I'd stayed with them.
Vale, y aquí nada, ¿no? Vale, muelles, pues tenemos que empezar por aquí a intentar conseguir cosas. Buah. Lo vamos a dejar aquí por hoy. Un like si os ha gustado este segundo capítulo en el que tenemos que encontrar la manera de que la gobernadora nos dé la receta. Con la receta iremos al bar, estará todo encadenado. Él hará la receta, contentaremos a ese tío, nos hará algún tipo de favor que nos dará a lo mejor un pedazo de la fregona o lo que sea. Podremos ir a por el mapa, nos iremos al bosque, conseguiremos el palo, nos haremos la fregona y todo vendrá rodado. Casi he cargado.
It'll be my ship soon enough.
Pero de momento pues estamos ahí haciendo cosas. Podéis suscribiros, ya sabéis, podéis seguirme en Twitter, podéis comentar, podéis difundir, lo que queráis. Espero que os esté gustando esta serie y nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo. Hasta la próxima, cracks. A ver, ¿dónde puedo conseguir algo? Caminar por los muelles. Ah, sí, pero esto es... ¿Dónde podría conseguir algo?
Hey, watch it!